Alright, back in another video. Today I'm going to be making official predictions, full card predictions for the UFC event later this weekend, Saturday night. It's UFC Fight Night, Aaron Blanchfield versus Macy Barber. Obviously, it's not a lot of people's favorite cards, but it is a fight card, so it's better than nothing. And I'm just going to be making a full card prediction, and it'll be interesting to see how many fights I get right. So, starting off with the main events, of course, we got Aaron Blanchfield versus Macy Barber. Yeah, this should be a decent fight. They're both coming off a win. And Macy Barber's coming off a big win streak. She hasn't fought in a really long time, though. She's had a long layoff. She hasn't fought since March of last year. Meanwhile, Aaron Blanchfield's coming off a win against Rose Namajunas back in last November. It was a pretty good win, 5-round fight. I'm not sure. I think Macy Barber has fought in 5 rounds before, so she does have experience with that. And yeah, this is the main event, 5 rounds. This will be a decent fight. As far as my prediction, Blanchard's got a 1-inch reach advantage. Significant strikes. It looks like another pretty. This is actually going to be a really even fight. They're both really good. They're about the same age too. Grappling. I think there'll be a lot of grappling in this fight. If I had to guess, that long layoff, it's hard to predict this fight. Because had a long layoff, because I personally am leaning towards Macy Barber, but then again, hold on. She's had a long layoff, and Blanchfield's been looking good. She's been pretty active. I'm gonna go Macy Barber in a decision. I think she's a better contender right now. She's on a huge win streak. I mean, I think it's like 6 or 7. I'm pretty sure, maybe 5, something like that. And what are the odds? Oh, they got Blanchfield as a favorite. I don't know about that. I mean, I've seen their stats before. I've seen them fight before. I'm going to lean towards Macy Barber, but I think it'll be a really close fight. Might even be a split decision because I think they're both pretty even at literally everything. Like, this is a very even fight, but I am going to be leaning toward Macy Barber on this one. But it's 50-50 for me. Could go either way. Wouldn't be surprised if Blanchfield gets it done. Maybe she will, 50-50. But if I had to pick one, I am going Macy Barber. So, yeah. Co-main events. We got Matheus Gamrot versus Ludovic Klein. I think that's how you pronounce his name. This is a pretty good fight. I mean, they got Gamrot on the card. He was a top 10 lightweight fighter. Obviously, he's coming off a loss to Dan Hooker. He's not that good. He does have decent wrestling. Striking's okay. That's about it. I don't know. Hold on. See the reach. Klein's got a 2-inch reach advantage. Looks like Klein is a better striker, but Gamrot's obviously fought harder competition. And yeah, they're it's pretty competitive in the grappling, but I do think Gamrot has the grappling advantage. I think he's going to have to use that a lot if he wants to win. And I'm probably going to pick Gamrot. I think he's more experienced. He's fought more ranked fighters, and I think he's going to do enough to get the win. So that's who I got in the co-main. And third fight, okay. Yep. Billy Ray Goff versus Ramiz Barhamaj. I think it's the rest of his name. I've never seen either of these guys fight. Well, maybe I have. I just don't remember. Looks like Ramiz is coming off a win. This is a welterweight fight. Billy Goff is coming off. Looks like a significantly better striker. And he looks like he's slightly better in the grappling. So I'm going to go Billy Ray Goff. Even though he's coming off a loss, this guy just hasn't fought competition. I think I actually have heard of the Ramiz guy before. I think Billy Ray Goff he's got a lot of potential. I think this could be the start of a win streak. So I'm going Billy Ray Goff. Light heavyweight, this could be a good fight. I know both these guys. Dustin Jacoby versus Bruno Lopez. This will be a good one. Light heavyweight fight. They're both coming off a win. I don't know their win streak, though. I know Dustin Jacoby, I'm pretty sure he's ranked. I don't remember if he's ranked. He might not be ranked. But if he is, then he's a top 20 fighter in light heavyweight division. Sorry. Dustin does have a striking advantage, pretty obviously. But Bruno Lopez does have the grappling advantage. I am going to pick Dustin Jacoby in this fight. I think, again, got more experience. Does it say the age? It does not. Does have a reach advantage too. I'm gonna go Jacoby. I think this will be a competitive fight though. It's only 3 rounds. I'm going Jacoby. Next fight, Zachary Reese. I used to hype this dude up a lot, Zachary Reese, but he did get knocked out. I'm pretty sure he got knocked out cold too in his last fight. So I'm not too hype on him, but I think he still has potential. He's still a really good fighter. This is a middleweight fight. So he's fighting Dusko Todorovic. I think this is a pretty good fight. I'm not aware much of the Dusko dude. He does have Zachary says have a 3-inch reach advantage. The striking's pretty even, but I think a slight advantage to the Dusko. But this guy, yeah. Zachary Reese does have a grappling advantage. He was always a really good grappler, I remember, and he tends to finish fights early, because I remember he used to get things done fast. I think this might be, I don't know if this probably will not be another early finish for Zachary Reese. I think he's coming off a loss, so it might affect him, but I do think he's going to get the job done. Hopefully we don't see the downfall of Zachary Reese, because this guy has a lot of potential, so I'm going Zachary Reese. Now that's it for the main card, the prelims. Jeffiel Filho versus Alan Nascimento. Not too aware of either of these guys, but this is a flyweight fight. Pretty even over here for striking. Looks like Nascimento does have the striking advantage. And the grappling is really close, but Jeffiel's got the grappling advantage. This should be a pretty decent fight. What are the odds? Minus 155. Yeah, grappling tends to get things done more often. So, let's takedown defense. He's got pretty good takedown defense. He doesn't, and he's got grappling. This will be even. This will be a really good fight. I'm gonna go. This will be even, but I'm going Jeffiel Filho. I think it'll be a good fight. Give me Jeffiel Filho. And next, Caitlin Very versus Macy Chilson. This is pretty sure a top 10 fight in the women's bantamweight division. This will be a good one. Caitlin Very is coming off that loss to Kayla Harrison, obviously, and she did way better than people expected. She did not get dominated. I mean, Kayla Harrison was not strong enough to take her down. It was mostly clinch work. She just got, outworked in the clinch. That's it. But, I'm pretty sure she cut Kayla Harrison open. She had decent striking in the fight, so it was good. Macy Chilson's obviously a good fighter. She's a top 10 ranked bantamweight. She has a 4-inch reach advantage, too. She also has a pretty decent striking advantage on her, but pretty sure Caitlin Very is a really good grappler. So this will be an even fight. Macy Chilson's coming off a win, too. This is hard to predict. What do the odds say? Minus 105. Okay. I think Caitlin Vera is an actual really good fighter. I think she's going to look better than in her last fight, from that Kayla Harrison fight. I think this will be really even. I think it's going to go the distance. Give me Caitlin Vera. I think she's going to find a way to get it done. She's got a little heart. I'm going Caitlin Vera. Next, catchweight bout. Because I'm pretty sure Trevor Giles is taking this on short notice. He is. Oh, yeah, this will be interesting. You can get Trevin Giles versus Andres Gustafsson. Andres Gustafsson will be the first fight to get that little patch on his gloves because he's a debuter. If you know, they made that new rule that you get to do that if you're debuting in the UFC. This guy is debuting. He's coming from Contender Series. This will be a good fight. Trevor Giles, Gustafsson, I think, is taking this on short notice. Giles has been training, but this is obviously a new opponent for him. He's coming off a loss. This is Gustafsson's debut. Dang, he's literally only 1-0. Holy. I didn't even realize that. Gustafsson's had one fight in Contender Series. He won. Trevor Giles, I've seen him fight before. He's been in the UFC a little bit longer. He's got more experience, but he's coming off a loss. He's got a slight reach advantage. Let's Let's see. Striking advantage, a little better for Gustafsson. Grappling, also a little better for Gustafsson. 100% takedown defense, but he's only been in one fight, so like you can't predict all this. I mean, it's hard to predict this fight because I haven't seen Gustafsson fight before, and he's new. Maybe he's a big prospect. We'll see, but like, I can't tell. I don't know if he's a prospect or not. I don't know how good he is. Seeing how he is coming from Contender Series, I'm pretty sure Dana White doesn't take a lot of people there from there. We'll see. I'm gonna be safe and pick Trevin Giles. I think he just has more experience. He's a UFC fighter. So I'm gonna go Giles. Next lightweight fight. Oh, it's not letting me move. Kurt Holobro versus Jordan Leavitt. Lightweight fights. Jordan Leavitt is not very good from what I've seen his last fight. Kurt Holobro is okay. I think he's a little bit better on paper, but let's see. Striking's pretty even. This will be a pretty even fight in my opinion, but a little advantage to Jordan Leavitt. For the grappling, also this is really close, but slight advantage to Kurt Holobro. I think this will be a good fight. Probably pretty competitive, but I'm going Holobro. I don't know if it'll be by finish, but I'm going Holobro. Next fights. Hold on. Balogi Oki versus Michael Aswell. This is also this guy's debut. He's 0-1 now, so I actually have no idea how he's in the UFC, but he is 0-1 versus Boja. I don't think I've ever heard of either of these. I think I have heard of Michael Aswell before, maybe. I don't think so, actually. I've never seen either of these guys fight before, though. Should be a good fight, though. What do they mean height? 0 inches. Reach 0 inches. So I don't know if this is accurate. I do know the stats are probably accurate. Significant strikes. Yeah, he's more grappling. Yeah, so it's hard to predict this one, but I'm going to go Balogi Oki. And then first fight of the card. Hold on. It's loading. Women's strawweight fight. Rani Dos Santos versus Elise Adrenaline. Both coming off a loss. They have the same reach. Let's see. A little striking advantage to Elise Adrenaline. The grappling looks like they're not much. They're much of grapplers, but Elise also has a grappling advantage, so I will be taking Elise Adrenaline for this fight. So, here we go. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for this prediction video. It is only Wednesday, so the fights will not be happening until Saturday night. Obviously, if you know UFC, you know that. Obviously, this isn't the best card for everyone, but it is a card, and I like every card because I am a hardcore UFC fan. And yeah, hopefully I make all my predictions right. We'll see. That should be crazy. I probably won't, but we will see. Hopefully we got some prospects on this card. Should be interesting. But yeah, I'll see you.